the Toy Pick Community Top 10.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Toy Pick Community Top 10 for December 9th, 2022. This is actually our third episode hosting the Toy Pick Community Top 10 on this YouTube channel, trying to build it up. We're the Toy Daddies. We have an amazing top 10 for y'all today. But let's just jump into introductions. Those that are watching probably know who I am. Actually, I know who all three of us are. But as always, I'm No Chewin. To my left, right is it's Toy Father. How you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's good to see you.
No,
I'm on your right.
Fair enough.
Right? Am I? Wait, right? Yeah, you're pointing the wrong way, but I'm on your right.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. Starting to feel better.
You sound better.
We because I was sick all last week, or a lot of December, we just kind of abruptly got into the 12 days of Christmas leading up into, it's not that far away. And it's beautiful. I'm happy. I'm getting into the festivities. Really excited for it.
That's awesome. Well, yeah, it's counting down. We're already mid-December. It's fantastic. We might have some snow soon. This for me. I think Gimbo is snowing near you. So I'm definitely in the swing of things. I think I have pretty much all of my Christmas shopping done. And I am pumped. I'm just pumped. I'm just counting down the days, I'll be honest.
Yeah. I got multiple advent calendars going with the kids and myself. And
you have your own advent calendar?
Yes, I have the Guardians of the Galaxy Lego advent calendar going.
Oh, cool.
It's for me. I have yet to build a single thing because the kids get super excited and I just hand it off to them.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. And the last thing I have to buy is just a bunch of scratch tickets to hand off to the various adults I'm going to see over the next couple of weeks.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Yes. A little, spread some cheer.
Yeah.
Yimbo, what's up? Welcome. Happy Monday.
Happy Thursday, everybody. I'm just sitting here. It's all right having my my hot cocoa because not that I pretend everybody saw the reel, but I know Chris and I did a little promotional stuff for this episode tonight. So I'm wearing one of my favorite sweaters and drinking some hot cocoa.
Excellent. I'm drinking some lovely tea.
There we go.
Chris is as well.
I'm drinking my tea. I got it ready going on right now.
I got my new Avengers gingerbread men shirt on.
Very nice.
Love it. It looks great.
And a cardigan.
Toy Daddy.
So this is exciting. This is going to be something that we'll do every once in a while. Again, as our lives and schedules dictate the need. I think our plan is to pre-record, right, for most of them, but then we'll do these special lives. So thank you to the Toy Pick community once again for hosting us through their channel. This is fantastic. Really appreciated. And I know I'm going off script right now, but I just wanted to say this was a really cool last week of features. The fact that we got to choose them, and I know that there was a lot of home cooking this time, but that was because this is our chance to hand select friends of ours that we've gotten to see grow as photographers over the years. So it was just really cool to see how it all shook out this week. So it was awesome, guys.
It was special because
I'm just gonna have to say, oh, sorry, no chewing.
No, go.
I was just gonna say I have to just let everyone know and apologize to all my fans out there for letting them down about the top 10. I didn't win anything, actually, in the top 5 at all. 0. And I'm okay.
You're okay?
I'm okay, everyone.
Deep down, you are okay.
See, we're not even jerks. We're not even rubbing it in. I'm not going to say that.
I'm trying not to look at no chewing because
I've selected 2 first place winners in my time. I won't rub that in or mention that at all.
No chewing rubbed it in my face on Monday.
Yes, I did. Very kindly reminding you how many of my my picks got on the top 10
and how many of mine didn't.
I stayed positive. I was just talking about my victory.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I'm just apologizing. But either way, Yimbo, you're right. This was a lot of fun. This past week was a lot of fun. It was just great to see many of our nominations get through, and also just everyone getting to see the amazing people that we nominated. Some of them were our friends, some of them were not. And I would just have to say, if you get a chance to nominate, and hopefully some of you who watch do, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to select a picture, really look at the picture and scrutinize it and wonder, all right, what are we going for here? What do I think will attract a lot of eyes? Or, you know what? I really like this person. This is a great person. We need to get this person out there and let people know who this person is. So
Absolutely.
So we're really excited to deliver the Toy Pick Community Top 10 for the week of December 9th, 2022. Of course, it's the Toy Daddy nominations. Each week, we'll be reviewing the Toy Pick Community Top 10. Not only will we be celebrating all the photos that we've been doing in the top 10, we will be also getting to know the people behind the camera. And we reached out to every photographer.
Oh, sorry, you were waiting for that. Was my I'm sitting here with my script in front of me. That was my cue. All right, and yes, we'd like to remind you these are the 3 questions that we hope that one day we'll get to send you when one of us reaches out featuring one of your photos. But the 3 questions that we asked each individual was: what is your favorite toy growing up? What's the story behind your picture? And what is making you happy in the toy community right now? So, without further ado, let's start off and get into the top Toy Pick Community Top 10.
Number 10.
10.
We need to get one of those things, like, like the zoom in, zoom out real quick.
So here we go. So this is someone that I reached out to. Who picked this? This is Tuscan Traders Legacy. So Tuscan_Traders_Legacy.
That would be me. I picked this one, guys.
All right. So this was a fantastic shot, Chris. For those of you that don't know, we had lost one of our friends, Tuscan Traders, fellow toy photographer, back at the end of August, start of September. And, throughout our various channels, we've been trying to find ways to celebrate Ryan's memory and his legacy. And his wife, Sharon, started the Tuscan Traders Legacy so she could continue toy photography as well. Now, this was on me. I had reached out to her today instead of a couple days ago, so I apologize, Sharon. So I didn't get her answers, but she is absolutely wonderful. She's growing. I mean, this is a fantastic shot. Just what was this, her first one that she posted? Was this the very first official toy photography shot that she took, right?
This is the very first one that she ever took. And she used Ryan's camera. And if I may just,
of course,
say, Ryan was a dear friend of mine. I know he was a dear friend for everyone. He was one that I texted with every single day. And up until he passed, I texted him the day before. And we had a nice conversation. I remember our conversation. One of the pieces that made me nominate this one was because it was Sharon's first toy photography picture. And it was incredible. She got the lighting down. When I told her it was nominated, she was like, oh gosh. But you know what? She made top 10. Incredible. First time ever.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for her. I'm really excited. Ryan would have been proud. Ryan is proud. And I'm really excited that it made the top 10 because it's a fantastic photo. Look at all the, in terms of what she did, she incorporated all of the props, did an amazing job getting the lighting down. I don't even know if, you see the background. It just has a great kind of feel for that picture.
Yeah, it has a great sense of depth.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, she maximized. Ryan was my inspiration for gobbling up as many accessories as I could for toys. And again, just right off the bat, she just jumped right in, and it is a perfectly placed scene. It's really wonderful. And I wanted to also, mention that they just some friends of ours, the Lazy Boy Sundays, it's Green Gear 88, Thor 2012, and Blitzfigs. They just wrapped up. Oh, and AB Photos. They just wrapped up the 12 Days of Tuscan, and I know that everyone that like the photos that people submitted to the hashtag, they're going to be turning it into a book that they're going to give to their son Finn. So again, it's wonderful, and it's just another way that to remind people to express your gratitude for having them in your life and what they just thanking people, because Ryan impacted all of us. Like there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about him. So
yeah,
but
that was a great thing that Lazy Boys did, and I cannot wait to see that book. So
yeah. So Sharon, again, congratulations on your 10th place. This is fantastic. You came in 10th. This is your very first toy photo, and again, congratulations. Excellent work.
Yeah, Sharon. Just in case you're watching this on the replay, I don't see her in the chat right now, but she ranked higher than I ever ranked for a Toy Pick community. So this is a great first picture.
Mm-hmm.
And Yimbo, don't feel too bad, because I'm pretty sure she's on vacation right now, so she
Okay.
may not have responded back anyways.
Okay, well, all right, that takes a little of the guilt off of my shoulders. Thank you.
All right, moving on to number 9.
9. All right, so this was one of my picks. So this is my friend Jake. This is Agent Gomez. His account is absolutely fantastic. So I had scrolled through and went back just a little bit to because I loved, again, the childlike innocence that Buzz exudes in this photograph. And Jake did give me his answer, so I don't know if you want me to kick things off first or if you'd like to talk about his picture, but I mean, it just wowed me, and I love this figure, as you guys know.
Yeah,
I mean,
a beautiful figure.
Yeah, I really love what he did in the edits, because the colors really pop. I love the green coming out. I'm assuming that that's from editing, like in terms of just pumping up the vibrancy or whatever, saturation,
sure.
whatever. But that's what the colors are, what really catch my eye in this photo.
For me, it's the I'm really impressed on the environment that people are able to create. And in this picture, he really created a living room scene that looks legitimate. It looks like it's in scale, and Buzz is just kind of playing around, and that it's very impressive.
Yeah, and you don't see a lot of, I've said this in the past, like toys do lend themselves to be shot in lower angles because it makes them look more, larger and more majestic. But when the high angle shot is pulled off well with toys like this one, it does grab my attention scrolling through a feed, because it isn't something typically used angle wise, but when it's done well, it's something like this. So I thought it was really cool. I want to shout out a couple of things for Jake too. He's trying to close in right now on 10,000 TikTok followers. So his account over on TikTok is Plays Wit Plastic. It's WIT there in the middle. So Plays Wit Plastic. I know he also plays with plastic with some numbers on YouTube, but again, check out his account over on Instagram, Agent Gomez. And for his answers, so in terms of his childhood toys, for him, it was Legos, specifically the Blue Bionicle. Or anybody else a Blue Bionicle fan? I remember the toys, but I think he's a little younger than I am.
I remember it, but that wasn't the set for me.
I don't remember that.
I know, like when he said it, I was like, oh, I remember the name, and I can kind of visualize it. But anyway,
I can imagine I imagine the toy commercial. I think I can see the font and
exactly.
Bionicle emerging from like a mountain.
Yep. So for his second part, for the inspiration for this shot, he said, in Toy Story, they are toys that get played with. So I wanted to show the toys doing the same. LOL, which I love. And that's what I love about Agent Gomez's account, is that his whole thing really is playing with toys and just like mashing up universes and coming up with these crazy little scenes. He's a reels master. Like his photography is fantastic, but the guy, his reels are just a lot of fun. And then as for his third, for the thing that's making him happy, he said, my favorite thing is making content. My favorite thing is making content that is received by others, creating a story in a pic and having others appreciate the content and even get exactly where I was coming from. So that's what brings him joy. So again, congratulations, Jake. Number 9 coming in, Agent Gomez. So congratulations, buddy.
Congrats.
Awesome.
Number 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8.
Oh, this is still me. My apologies. Okay, so now this wasn't one of my selections. Who picked this one? I reached out to Not a Bird, Not a Plane Photography, which is a great name. It really is a great handle. Just a mouthful.
This is the first of No Chewin's lovely picks. That
There we
did
go. All right.
dramatically well. And also
Yeah.
Not a Bird is actually in the chat right now. So
Very nice. Oh, there you go.
Awesome.
Not a Bird. Hey, what's going on? I see you down there. Yeah. So I mean, what pulled you in, Santi? What grabbed? Like, what did this instantly screenshot for you?
I love the use of light and atmosphere against this figure. It's just really eye catching. Actually, someone had commented on my one of my photos saying this is fire, and then they listed this person's name, I think by mistake. Instead of tapping No Chewin, they marked it as Not a Bird, Not a Plane Photography.
Oh,
And luckily enough, that's how I discovered this this person. So when I saw a number of his photos during the Toy Daddy's Takeover week, I just had to pick one of them. And
Yeah.
this Venom's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. This is the like big Mega Venom, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Right, the monster venom.
The
Yeah.
monster Venom. Yeah, yeah. This is a fantastic photo. Just like No Chewing was saying, the atmosphere and the lighting, and I am hoping that, or maybe it's a specific ad, but you see that like shine that's coming off of the teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that was a post-edit ad, or do you think that person actually captured that?
Well, they're in the comments, so they can let us know. My guess is it was a digital ad
Okay.
because of the those teeth are with the paint and everything. Like, I don't know if I've ever caught a reflection like that, but if you did, then that would be incredible. But that's Chris. That drew my eye too. That was one of the things that stood out in this picture too. Just like it was like the cherry on top.
Yeah, and that exactly, and that's what I guess a big compliment is. It's so subtle
Mm-hmm.
that it looks like it's a part of the picture, right?
Yeah, it looks like it could have been done practically.
Yes, exactly. Oh, fantastic.
Not a Bird is in the chat and said that it is post edit.
Yeah.
Oh,
really
you blended it in perfectly.
Perfect choice.
Perfect.
Yep. So here we go. I have the answers. So for number 1, in terms of childhood toys, I love to play with He-Man. Same. I think I had almost every one of them, and I have now little Yimbo is jealous. I had Castle Grayskull, but I didn't have Snake Mountain. I did not either. But a friend did. We had some epic battles. Love it. I mean, Master of the Universe, don't even get me started. That was so much peak childhood for me. So I'm right there with you. Number 2, in terms of the story behind the picture, the story behind this series of pictures is, what if these characters came into a photography studio to get their pictures taken? Love it. To have it be mostly about them and the lighting, no backgrounds to distract from the photo. Very nice. And then for number 3, so in terms of what brings you joy in the toy community, I'm fairly new to this community, but I would have to say the enormous amount of talented photographers and their eagerness to help and encourage new people. This community seems very open and generous. I love that. Agreed. I love when someone asks me questions and vice versa. I love being excited about the beautiful photos I see every day from other toy photographers and how they inspire me to do better. And you know what? And this is the 3rd episode that we've been doing this, and Chris and I talked about it last week, but it's so true. Like, these sentiments are wonderful, and I feel, and like, I'll never get tired of hearing them and sharing them with all of you, because it puts a big smile on my face. You know, I love hearing this stuff.
It does. It does. It reminds you of why this hobby is so great, why this community is so great. Yeah, and that is a feeling that each of us, feel, but it's great to know that we're not alone, and that that's the feeling everyone seems to have.
Exactly. So congratulations once again to our 8th place, Not a Bird, Not a Plane Photography. And I will use this as a reminder to encourage you all to follow, if anybody that you're not in any of these episodes or streams that you watch with us, definitely go check them out, follow them, and reach out and say hi.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And especially now that I know that this is a series, I'm gonna keep an eye out for them all.
Oh yeah.
All right, moving on to number 7.
Seven.
Number 7, Sime on Toast. And let me tell you, I nominated this one and I'm super pumped that it got in the top 10 because Sime on Toast not only is a fantastic photographer, but he's one funny guy too.
Yeah.
He is also, if many of you don't know, probably not, there is a podcast called The Wednesday Pull List that he is a co-host on. And him and his friend, who I believe they've done this, they've been best friends from like since high school.
Mm-hmm.
They have good banter, and The Wednesday Pull List is fantastic. What they do is they read a novel, a graphic novel, and then they talk about it, basically. They have Patreon, everything like that. Check them out, The Wednesday Pull List. They're awesome. Well, Sime on Toast is, again, one of those great people in the community that's always upbeat and always positive. I love this photo. This is the Mezco Predator.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I just loved it so much because it captured everything that I love about Predator. And the LED light, that blue light is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
After looking at this photo, I immediately searched, where can I get this? Because I did not get it on the pre-order.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay. I'm not going to get it. But this photo is amazing. Look at, again, we talked about this last week, Imbo, and in our first episode, No Chewing. Look at the depth of the ground. It's I love when a photo does that.
Yeah.
It looks so great. And the whole scenery itself, like with the stump in the back, I mean, it's just the perfect Predator dio.
Right. Yeah, and I was gonna mention like Sime on Toast is like this particular dio that he has. Whenever he does these kind of like outdoor shots in this setup that he's put together, they're always stunning. They're always eye catching. Like they're just everything's perfectly placed and colorful, and his lighting is always on point. So yeah, it's a great account, and I'm glad you mentioned his podcast. That's really great. So go listen to Sime on Toast.
Yeah, lots of thought in this photo, and I will say that Toy Father says that he won't buy it. I give it about 72 hours before he finds the Predator order available with shipping.
I give it 3 hours.
I know. I'm still fighting that urge to find Constantine.
Oh boy!
Don't fight that urge.
You got to get Constantine. Get Constantine.
I know, it looks really good. I know.
Well, Sime on Toast, he answered 3 of my questions. First one: what was your favorite toy growing up? He had said, I had one of those projector X-Men toys that had light and scenes from the cartoon. I had Wolverine, and I got to say, that one was one of my favorites. Projector toys. So I'm guessing, okay. Yeah.
It was like in the chest or the belt buckle, I believe.
Oh, cool.
I remember these ones. I never got them, but I admired them from afar.
The second question, what is the story behind your picture? I just wanted to invoke the spirit of the Predator, not too dark, but a nice wash of color. Oh, that's perfect. And what is making you happy in the toy community right now? I just love making new friends. It's tough to do past 30, so it's great to be a part of a supportive and creative community. Amen to that.
That's true. I've made more friends through this hobby than I have in 15 years.
Yeah, I mean, who goes to the bar to like make a friend, right? All right. Well, congratulations, Sime on Toast on number 7. That's awesome.
I was gonna say, by the way, everybody younger than us, that's who goes to bars to make friends. Everyone younger than us.
But are they really friends, Imbo?
We don't need to go there. Moving on to number 6. Number six.
At Toy Animations, I believe No Chewing nominated this one. What a fantastic photo. No Chewing, what made you nominate this one?
First off, it caught my eye because it has Groot. He's one of my favorite characters. But then I noticed the diorama being used and then the little accessories around it, that nice composition. I believe this is an extreme set, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, probably.
And, every time I see an extreme set, I'm always impressed for those that are able to take really solid photography with it. I find myself struggling very much so with my type of photography. So when I see someone else does it super well, it really catches my eye. Yeah, and again, this has a great sense of depth. Look at the lighting on this one.
Yeah, it's great. I really enjoy. First of all, the post I did of him reading that book.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. It's lit perfectly. I don't know. It's just it's a very simple picture that just is incredible.
Yeah, and it's really good. Like the frame within a frame. I like that they centered Groot for the shot, like because of the framing of it. It's simple yet beautiful. I really do enjoy it. I love those Marty accessories.
Yeah, those are fantastic. I love the Coke.
Yeah.
So he did answer some of my questions, or all of my questions. What was your favorite toy growing up? He said Ninja Turtles. So he likes his Ninja Turtles.
Another good one too.
Yeah.
What's the story behind your picture? He said he just thought it looked cool. Well, there's no argument there.
Yeah.
That works. That works. I think half of my shots are just that, messing around with a toy until it looks nice.
And what is making you happy in the toy community right now? Same thing as always. Same thing that always has the positivity of the community. Absolutely. Well, Toy Animations, this was a fantastic photo. Congratulations on number 6. Awesome, awesome. By the way, the hoverboard is great.
Yeah.
All right, moving into the top 5. Number
Five.
5.
Well, 5 was awesome.
We know this guy.
We love this guy. We know this guy. His name is J Shot 820.
I believe it's Jay's Hot.
Jay's Hot. Sure. Yes, Jay's Hot 820. I have to say this was a fantastic photo. No Chewing, you did nominate this one. Do you want to just go right into it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this one caught the eye of a lot of people. I think it's a very popular photo. It caught my eye because it looks like it's part of the movie, and that he was able to incorporate not only this diorama that fits perfectly to April's apartment, but all the turtles, Splinter, you got Casey Jones, you got April in the middle. Everyone's knees are bent. So I'm impressed immediately. And it looks lived in. It has that quality of Thanksgiving, a family having a meal together. Mm-hmm. And the lighting itself, it looks like, someone snapped a photo of them doing this, that night. There's another member at that party that wanted to snap a quick photo.
Mm-hmm. It's a gorgeous picture. I want to say NECA, maybe did NECA feature it or share it? There was something about like this was a Thanksgiving shot, right? The J Shot.
No, I think NECA may have. I know that I was watching a stream and he won a contest with this photo.
Yeah.
Oh wow, really?
But yeah, so Jay's awesome, and in this photo, Santi, I don't know if I could add anything else to it except the fact that he has a little fire extinguisher in the kitchen, which is like such a crazy little touch that I like. Do I have to get a fire extinguisher now?
Safety first.
I need to buy like a kitchen because this looks wonderful.
Yeah, this is really well done. I will shout out, since he's in the chat, his partner Machu Toy, our other friend Matt. He and J Shot 820 over on YouTube, over on Machu Toy's page. So go check them out. Are doing their Between Two Sentinels toy show. So again, I think they've had their 3 episodes in. Again, promoting everybody. There's space for everybody. So keep up the good work, guys. Seriously.
And those that didn't catch it live can catch the recording. They had a show last night with the great Chubsy Wubsies, and it's a great live.
Yeah, and Machu just said April O'Neil also shared it on her story. So the actress, that's who it was. That was also one of the other ones. Yeah. So
J-Shot,
he got a lot of love on this.
This is a high bar for J-Shot. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's gonna take a lot to have a photo above this. Again, this much recognition.
I mean, it's a perfect shot. It was posted at the perfect time. I mean, that is a family gathering. It's wonderful. It's so good.
Yeah, I think one of the hardest things that the 3 of us know in terms of toy photography is getting an ensemble shot. Now, Jay's Hot, you did it. Like, in terms of just the depth of the photo, it's incredible. Typically, when I do ensemble, I do not have the courage to put every single figure in a different depth of the photo because it comes out all blurry in some areas and I don't know where to focus it. as the center or focal point, but you knew exactly where to focus this and make everyone else that is in the peripheral, even though they're a little blurry, make the scene work. Like having Splinter in the background and Donatello looking through the refrigerator as kind of like the background, even though it's a little blurry, it it's a testament of the lighting that you did and the placement that you did. I would have to say it's a perfect photo in terms of that type of piece.
Imagine how long we should ask him this. How long it took him to set this shot up, because there are things on the table.
Yeah, it's great. This is just
it's spectacular.
Details.
Yeah,
when we talk about great photos, we're talking about details, and the details are down right here. But not only that, think about camera placement too, right?
Yeah,
because if this photo was if this camera was 2 inches lower, it would be a different photo, right? Incredible. Yeah. Well, in terms of some of the questions that he answered, what was your favorite toy growing up? Growing up, I was a big Turtles and Marvel fan. Nothing will ever beat those Saturday morning cartoons. Turtles were definitely my favorite. Saturday morning cartoons. Remember those, boys?
I do love it.
I do.
What's the story behind your picture? I wanted to do a Thanksgiving shot a few days before I was rewatching Avengers with my family. And the end credits scene where they all get shawarma came on, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun to see the Turtles set up like that? Of course, the limitation of the figures wouldn't allow for a full recreation, but I was able to keep the emotion of the scene. Oh, okay. I love that.
That's awesome. And I want to see him do a shawarma shot now as his follow-up.
You would have to get use some SH figure art figures. Those would work. They'll have they have the articulations. What are your favorite? What was your no, it wasn't what is making you happy in the toy community right now? Man, this community is absolutely the best. The people, the support, the love, it really is the best part. Learning from everyone and getting to interact with people who've been doing this for years and meeting strangers who become friends, even when you run into them in the bathroom. Sorry, Chris. He's talking about me, first of all. When I first met J-Shot, I went to the bathroom at the New Jersey Comic-Con, and I was wearing a Toy Father shirt. And he goes, Toy Father, yes. Yeah, I know you. Yeah. And I went to the bathroom. He's like, I'll shake your hand, but I'll wait till you get outside. That was my first interaction with J-Shot. So,
I'm glad he did that, though, because then we got to meet him and Machu, and then
exactly.
Yeah.
Those guys are the best. They're awesome. Thanks. And Machu just said he lent John some props. Yeah, Machu's got a sick collection.
Yes, he does, and he has a lot of props. Well, J-Shot, congratulations, number 5, well deserved, amazing photo.
All right, moving on to number 4. All right.
4. I was waiting for you, Santi.
4. All right, this is Eddie and his toys. Eddie, he's in our circles. Great photographer. This is one of the first pictures that I picked when we did the takeover because it stood out to me. This Mafex Spider-Man black suit is just beautiful. I think you both have this one. I think half the toy community has this figure, and it's gorgeous. And the way that he positioned it in an alleyway with the rain falling down and light really caught my eye. I think it was super well done. And the one thing that I always love to see on this picture is a little trash bag in the corner. It's just that nice little touch that's just like, that's cool.
Yeah. I have a funny story about Eddie. So this is, again, early in me being in the toy community and getting into the group chats and everything. Eddie had butt dialed me, and it was like 11 o'clock, or it was late. It was when I was still staying up late. And I'm like, I'm going to answer it. So I'm like, what's going on, Eddie? We ended up having this lovely conversation. Eddie is the best. He's such a wonderful dude. And in that conversation, he's the first person that ever told me that to actually like stand up. And if you want to take a picture of a punch, like actually go in slow motion and feel where the weight is shifting in your body to get those natural like posing. And that tip has stuck with me. I've heard now other people use it, but Eddie was the first one, and he's just one of the nicest, nicest people. He's a toy daddy. He's the best. I love Eddie.
I want to
And
see a
this picture,
series of you shadow boxing your figures.
Oh yeah,
like setting them up. Like
there's me. I'm doing the whole. I do the whole thing when I want to get that right punch going.
hysterical.
I can't do kicks. I can't do any kicks. This is just punching.
Well, you both know me. I'm surprised that I didn't pick every. I think we each picked like 10 photos or something for nomination. I'm surprised every pick I didn't pick was a Spider-Man photo. So this is great. I love this. I love this photo. It's fantastic. Again, the scene, the mood, the lighting, the rain, in the alleyway setup. Just fantastic.
And again, perfect lighting where it's really, it comes across like just the street light just right over him where it's hitting, the face while he's looking up in the rain. It's great. It's so good.
It's a perfect shot. I mean, God, how have I not bought this Moffat Spider-Man by now?
I'm surprised you slept on that one.
I shouldn't have. No, I still have a chance. So let's get to the questions. So where is it? All right. So his favorite toy growing up. Eddie grew up in the Philippines, and he says that he was really into G.I. Joe. But when I immigrated to Canada, it was all about Toy Biz in the DC universe. Now, as a grown man child, I love collecting everything, especially Storm collectibles. Totally get that. Storm collectibles are great.
Mm-hmm.
The story behind the picture was that Peter finally had a sense of relief, a chance to let all his powers loose. The symbiote enhances everything, including his passion and rage. I felt like having him stare at the sky while it was raining was a good shot for that. My inspiration was Shawshank Redemption when Andy finally escaped from the prison. That's a good backstory to this photo.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That's exactly that scene.
That's exactly it. Yeah, with that light. Wow.
And that's what's so cool about getting to, be in the positions that we're in right now and asking these questions because,
right.
Unless I wouldn't have known that. I don't think he put it in his caption, so it's right. I'm pretty sure it wasn't in there.
No, I don't think it was.
Yeah. So that's so neat to
detail.
Right. I love hearing, because it just shows you how you can take a picture, have your own interpretation, your own what you're going for. But as soon as you put it out, it just gets interpreted differently. It's just and I think that's one of the coolest things for me is like hearing the different ways a shot can be interpreted.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So Eddie, that's really cool, man. That was awesome.
Wow. The epiphany of when he said that Shawshank Redemption, that's one of my favorite movies. I give that movie a perfect 10. My goodness, that is when Andy Dufresne comes out of the sewer.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
All right, to the final question. What is making you happy in the toy community right now? I think this community is amazing. I'm active every day with daily posts. Despite the algorithm with a funny face next to it, it's certainly a love and passion of mine. Big positives in this community are shows like The Pick Bar, Toy Daddies, and seeing everybody's great work. I truly look forward to it every day. Really appreciate the feature. Well, Eddie, this is a fantastic photo. We love seeing your pictures, and that you're part of this community. All right, moving on to number 3. Three. There's another one of my photos. It's a person I've been
all right.
Yeah, you really did clean up something. You did.
I for other people's amazing photography skills. It's nothing I did. I just kept picking.
This is a great photo.
Yeah. For those that aren't following Waist Snaps, Waist Snaps does a lot of photos similarly to this with this great sense of bokeh, normally in outside to capturing a lot of natural light, really putting that element of like even to this picture, it's Toy Story, taking these toys in the real environment. And all of his photos have always caught my eye, really amazing quality. For this one itself, it's Woody. It's the Revel, maybe 1.5 Woody. sitting on top of a car, and it has those vibes of 80s movies. I think it's a perfect picture and perfect for Woody.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a great crisp picture. Again, low aperture for that blurry background and that focused forefront. Wow, it's incredible. I really love the sense of scale in this picture. Even with the car against Woody, you know that the car seems like not scaled to Woody, but it still works. And at the same time, just the picture, the face of Woody brings out the enthusiasm of the picture itself. Like it's a fantastic photo, and I love how he took it at a time of day where it wasn't like bright sunny. It seemed like it was an overcast, and that was perfect.
Mm-hmm. The faces that Woody can make are so funny. Like they have some of the best facial swap or head swaps, or however, is it a facial pop off, or is it just a whole different head? But
I think the face pops off.
Yeah,
the face pops off.
Different plates.
Yeah, it's so good.
I actually have this one and Buzz waiting on in my pile of loot.
Ooh.
Oh, you got it.
Oh yeah, I pulled the trigger.
Nice.
Just waiting.
That's awesome.
I love it.
Yeah, that bokeh in the background, beautiful.
It's just a shot that makes you smile, and again with the colors, it catches your eye when you're scrolling through a feed. It's simple yet beautiful, simple yet elegant.
Can I ask a question? What is a bokeh?
Oh, that's just the specific photography. Again, I don't.
That's what you were talking
much,
about.
but
what you like about the background?
It's the blur. It's the blur.
Oh, the blur. Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah. That's just the. I know I'm being a mass media teacher over here, but yes, that's the official photography term. Is bokeh.
Yes, it's me
bokeh?
being snooty.
Bokeh,
It's bokeh.
Yeah. Bokeh is the
Bokeh. Bokeh.
And that means background, or what does that mean?
Just the blur. It's just the term for the blur. Yeah.
Got it.
It's like, and that's what I tell my students, because I teach middle school, if you don't know. And I just go, this is why Apple calls it portrait mode, because no one's gonna know what bokeh means.
Yeah, bokeh mode sounds way less exciting.
Yeah.
I don't know. That sounds nice and silly.
Bokeh mode. All right.
So congratulations, number 3, Waze snaps.
Did we go through the?
Oh no.
We have the question.
I was just filling in the pregnant cough. The pregnant cough was.
Oh,
yes, that's my move. The pregnant cough.
I didn't realize I can't see you guys at all. I only see the.
Oh right.
Oh okay. Yep.
So.
All right. So his favorite toy growing up was Voltron. Oh, I loved Voltron growing up. I didn't have one, but my brothers did.
Voltron's great.
I'm pretty sure I broke it for them. And for the story behind the picture, the story behind the pic is Woody hit the lotto and got himself a new classic car. Perfect. And for what is
that?
I mean, I get it. That totally makes sense.
That is a deep backstory, yet not too deep.
Yes. But I would watch that, that 80s movie. It's just about him winning the lottery. He'll learn his lesson over time. And for the last question, what is making you happy in the toy community right now? The thing that makes me happy in the community is the people and how supportive they all are.
Awesome.
Great sentiment. All right. Number 2. Two. Mothrophobia. This was a late ad because Toy Father took my late ad pick for Toy Addict 17, so I had to replace mine. And luckily enough, Mothrophobia posted this amazing shot of Batman on the Batman 66 cycle with some really amazing effects in the background for light, and then some of that explosion puff. And then, interestingly enough, if you go to this picture, he has a, in his carousel, you get to see the effect that he had. He had the sidecar on this motorcycle. He digitally removed it and added some other elements to it. It's incredible when you think of just that.
That's very cool.
Oh, because I was like, they sell this motorcycle? I want it.
Oh, I
They
have it,
do,
man.
but it has a sidecar.
But it has a
Right.
sidecar. Okay. Well, I thought it was the one that he has here. I thought it was great.
This is
Wow.
very cool. Yeah.
Well, now
How-
that you're a customizer, you can buy one of these cycles and just snip off the carousel, or not carousel, the sidecar.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How about that Boca, guys? Right?
Sweet,
I
sweet
do love when
Boca.
Chris learns a new term. it's the best.
It is. It's glorious. I'm gonna love every time I hear him say it now.
I have to say, I love when you pick this picture and I posted, I was like, oh my goodness, this is a fantastic photo. The cape placement of the wired cape is incredible. This is the Mezco Black Golden Age Batman. Amazing.
Is this the 2-pack one, or was a
This was
separate
the
one?
solo.
This was a single one that came out after the 2-pack.
Mm-hmm.
And wow, just the background's great. The cones were a nice touch. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the cones.
Look at those cones.
So
Fantastic photo. And what on the top, kind of like there's like an airplane shooting machine guns, I'm guessing. How do you do that?
Yeah.
So cool.
That is neat. That is very cool.
So cool.
It really is.
I just love the lean. The lean of the is such a natural looking. Like, I'm not a motorcycle guy at all, but like that's what it looks like when I watch movies, action movies. Like, it just looks like it's posed so perfectly, like it's such a great lean on that. And then with the cape, it's just like the flow of the wind and nature and everything. Like, it's just, you can feel this, the kinetic energy of this shot.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. I mean, I spoke about the digital After Effects that Motrophobia added, but he also has a lot of practical stuff out there, like the incorporation of the explosion puff on the side, but that he digitally removed the sidecar and add some extra elements. It is at a different level.
Yeah.
Yes, agreed.
All right, on to the questions. So, what was your favorite toy growing up? He listed it as the Playmates Ninja Turtles. Of course, that line's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
What's the story behind the photo? I saw the McFarlane Bat Cycle in store and knew immediately I wanted to try and pair it with the Mezco Golden Age Batman. The goal of the shot was to blend the classic look with a modern style.
Oh, wow.
You did it. Absolutely accomplished that. And what is making you happy in the toy community right now? Everybody in the toy community is so kind and supportive. I couldn't ask for a better online community. Absolutely agree.
Awesome.
All right. Going to the top spot. And no, I did not pick the top spot, so I can't claim that victory. So number one.
Well, I didn't reach out for the questions, but I did select this picture, so I was very pumped. So this is my buddy Dan's Toy Arts. He might very well be the first person I was like talking to when I got into toy photography. Like, I just kept peppering him with questions. He's so wonderful. He would always, placate me and just, oh yeah, no, but he's the best. He's such a nice guy, and his photography, his posing has always been an inspiration of mine. Just like it's just, his stuff is great, and he knows how to tell a Peter Parker Spider-Man scene. Like, he has such great stories, and this is the one that just, again, like, I love the balancing, like, whether or not there's stand work involved, or I think it probably, but his editing is always on point. But I love the way, I mean, like, I saw people's comments about like the lizard's face and how perfect everything was in that scene, and it's true. So yeah, congratulations to Dan's Toy Art for coming in first. I mean, really, you're one of the nicest guys that I've known, and like I said, for the longest time in the toy community. So thank you very much, buddy, and congratulations for coming in first, because you deserve it. It was awesome. So what do you guys think? Sorry, I was just
excited. It's a great shot. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, this photo is amazing. It's a simple lab setup, right? With the beakers, the Bunsen burners or the beakers put in there, you're like, oh, it's a lab, right?
Yeah.
And it's incredible because it's the Gwen head on the Moira Marvel Legends, and the fact that he posed it so perfectly, it looks like she's running away.
Right.
Not only that, Spider-Man, classic Spider-Man, awesome jumping in, saving the day pose,
Right.
and then the look on, I don't know if that was intentional or what, but the look of surprise on the lizard's face is awesome.
I mean, I haven't even shot that figure yet, but that like the one because the one tongue out is so fierce and ferocious, and then that one is so like ugh. So like, I feel like or like our buddy Pat the Collector did one where Spider-Man's dropping behind him. I was like, it's the perfect surprise face, and I really feel like this setup is exactly what this was designed for. Like it really is meant for just being caught off guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely agree. Yeah, the pose is beautiful. It's nice composition. Yimbo, I'm surprised you didn't talk about triangle photography, but
well,
it's
yeah,
in here.
there you go. No, well, I mean, you know as much as I do when we did our collab way back when, where we were like pushing ourselves with like different compositional techniques. But yeah, there is a thing, and rule of thirds isn't just the only rule that's out there. There is triangle composition, and you can see how it pulls you right in there with just looking from head to head to head. So yes, I didn't. You're right. I should have. You got it, Stunty. See,
I'm just kidding
there's three of
around.
us.
That's my photography lesson that I learned from you. Toy Father now knows bokeh. I know triangle composition.
Well, I was gonna say, look at that bokeh, guys. Wow. Does it work? Does that term work in the scene?
Well, yeah. I mean, there's still bokeh back there. Yeah, there's a little blur. It's a blur.
It's a little bit.
Just not max bokeh, bro. Just itty bitty bokeh.
That's such a little bokeh. Unfortunately, Dane's Toy Art did not respond back to the question, so we don't know more of the backstory. But yeah, impressive shot nonetheless.
Well, I'm going to use this opportunity then to see that I will ask him, because I was talking to him in this whole exchange of being nominated and then him winning, that he asked me to be a guest on Out of Order Productions, the live stream that they do through his feature page.
Oh.
So I'll be doing that on Monday. So I'm going to ask him on Monday. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Tell him to
I know you have Toy Talk too. There's Toy Talk as well. I will be missing. I will have.
It's okay. Room for everyone. But feel free to tell Dan Toy Art that No Chewing was messaging him.
Yeah.
Times. Feel free to look at your unread.
There you go. I will hit him up. I will let him know.
He has no idea who I am.
So I do just want to go through some of the comments, because we have some great comments, and this is the first time live, so we got to give people credit where credit's due. Not a bird. Agent Variants, how you doing? Machu Toys. We got King Eternal. We got Aguardo.
I think
Eddie
that's
and his
toys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We got Tenio Toys. How you doing?
Hey.
We got Rabbit's Den, Emerald Knight, and let's see, Jay Shot's in here, or Jay's Hot, and it's the blur when you get the circles from the lights. Got it. We're talking about bokeh, guys, if you don't know what we're talking about.
We're all about the bokeh.
Well, I do have to say, just to reiterate, like, what a great top 10. And it was a lot of fun, because we were the nominators for this. So I was really excited for that. So, hey, congratulations, you two. That was a fantastic top 10 that we all picked.
That was great. Yeah.
And
now
it's not just that's just the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
We picked 30 or so photographers. All of those shots were beautiful. These just happen to be voted higher. That's all.
Right. And it's all voted on by the Instagram toy pick community. So everybody that follows them, it's with their likes. Those are the votes.
Sorry, no, I'm just never gonna. Get
Jay's hot
over this.
Bokeh.
I'm never gonna get over this bokeh thing.
Oh, that's wonderful.
When I have to say, sorry, still on this bokeh thing. When No Chewing said bokeh for the first time, I was like, is he talking about his hat? What is he talking about?
What?
Too funny. So
That's
I
funny.
will just throw out that so now we're back to like we are just the mouthpieces for celebrating the toy photography. I do want to shout out like the actual people that run the Toy Pick community page, because they are really trying. I don't know if you looked at their stories lately, but there's a new hashtag. If you've never been featured, they understand that it can be frustrating, and like we've all been there and in that position. So please use that hashtag. So their nominators will be looking at that as well for upcoming weeks. Again, everybody's trying to, it's all individuals behind these accounts and behind the camera, et cetera, et cetera. So it's just understanding that people are doing the best they can. And the Toy Pick community is really, really doing a great job trying to promote everything that's going on around the entire community. So, and reach out to us, because we can help. We can, like we have an ear now, so we could do So, but yeah, I just wanted to throw that out that this was a lot of fun getting to do our picks this week.
And for those of you, if you go into the description, it has all the links to Toy Pick community, Instagram, our Instagrams. It has all of the names of all of our top 10 Instagram winners and some other links in there. And if you haven't, all we ask is click subscribe and like button while you're watching right now. Just click it.
Yeah, if you can hit that like. I always forget, but hit that like, everybody. That does help with the algorithm tremendously.
Yes.
And while you're here, if you want to sub Toy Talk, they have a show Monday nights, typically 8:30s, right? Live show.
Yep.
And that's with these two gentlemen and Cox Create and Toy Addict 17.
And don't forget, Yimbo reviews everything on Sundays, buys everything, reviews everything, all of that.
All the things.
8 o'clock or 8:30?
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock on Sundays. Yep.
8 o'clock on Sundays. And again, the link for both of those YouTubes are in the description. Go check us out.
Yeah.
Carlos has a question. Is this going to be a weekly top 10? Yes, it's going to coincide with all the top 10s that Toy Pick community does on a weekly basis. So we're always like a week behind. So this was from December 9th. Next week, we're going to do December 16th.
There you go.
Yes.
Yep.
Tomorrow's the 16th.
Yeah, so we're the recap. We are literally a recap show from the prior week. But it's great because it gives us an opportunity to talk about all these great toy photos.
Absolutely. The ESPN of the Toy Pick community.
Is this? Oh, yeah, I love that. Is it really spelled this Boca, not the other Boca?
Yes.
Yeah, the other Boca is from Florida.
Thank you,
And
Danielle.
sometimes referred to as a sandwich shorthand. A Boca. Un Boca.
Well, I think that's all I got. How about you guys?
No,
Hey, we
this
went
has been a
long,
great
but
show.
this has been great. I love hanging out with you guys. So I look
it's
forward to
always
this all day, fellas, all week.
It's always the best. Every Saturday for the next 4 Saturdays, we have a new Toy Daddies classic episode dropping. I believe the one dropping on Saturday is Spider-Man.
Ooh.
And it's an old one. It's an oldie but goodie.
Yeah.
Where we
I randomly popped one earlier this week too. It might have been.
Did you? Oh
yeah, I had one pop up. I don't know. It was fun. It was with the three of us.
Okay. Then there's another one too.
Cool.
So check it out.
Yeah.
There's a lot to watch on the Toy Pick community YouTube page. So again,
And coming soon, we will be adding new episodes of the Toy Daddies. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, we're gonna be adding just random stuff.
Yes.
But it's fun.
No Chun, you want to close us out?
How do we normally close this one out?
That's how we do it.
Fair enough. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you for everyone for voting, participating, and spreading the love of toy photography. This has been the Toy Daddies, and we thank you. Good night.
We'll see you next week.